In a concerning development for Python developers, researchers have identified vulnerabilities in legacy bootstrap scripts that could lead to significant supply chain attacks. This issue highlights the ongoing risks associated with outdated code in widely used packages. On November 28, 2025, cybersecurity firm ReversingLabs reported that these vulnerabilities exist within bootstrap scripts linked to the Python package index, or PyPI. The problematic scripts are tied to a tool called zc.buildout and can inadvertently fetch and execute potentially harmful installation scripts from a now-defunct domain. Next, we'll explore the details of these vulnerabilities, the affected packages, and the implications for developers and users alike. If you find this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. The discovery of vulnerabilities in legacy Python packages has raised significant concerns about the integrity of the Python package index, or PyPI. The specific vulnerabilities stem from outdated bootstrap scripts associated with the zc.buildout tool, which were designed to automate the installation of essential libraries. However, these scripts are now a potential entry point for attackers due to a legacy domain that is currently up for sale. Research indicates that the bootstrap scripts in question are still being shipped with several popular packages, including Tornado and pypiserver. This is particularly alarming since these scripts can attempt to install the obsolete distribute package from a domain that has been available for purchase since 2014. The continued presence of this functionality in active projects not only increases the risk of supply chain attacks but also highlights a broader issue of code maintenance and legacy technology in the Python ecosystem. While some maintainers have responded to this threat by removing the vulnerable bootstrap scripts, others, like slapos.core, continue to ship them. This inconsistency creates a fragmented landscape where some developers might unknowingly expose their projects to potential exploits. The fact that the bootstrap script is written in Python 2 further complicates matters, as it cannot be executed in a Python 3 environment without modifications. Nevertheless, its mere existence still poses an unnecessary risk if developers inadvertently trigger its execution. The implications of such vulnerabilities are underscored by recent incidents in the software supply chain, including the compromise of the NPM package 7s, where attackers leveraged a domain takeover to distribute malicious code. This pattern of fetching and executing code from hard-coded domains is a hallmark of malware and raises alarms about the security practices within the community. As the landscape evolves, the need for vigilant code reviews and proactive security measures becomes increasingly critical. Developers are urged to audit their dependencies and be aware of the potential risks associated with legacy code, particularly those that still reference outdated domains. The ongoing scrutiny of packages on PyPI serves as a reminder that even well-established tools can harbor vulnerabilities, necessitating a collective effort to enhance the security posture of the ecosystem. The consequences of these vulnerabilities extend beyond individual developers, impacting organizations and industries reliant on secure software supply chains. Companies that utilize affected packages, such as Tornado and slapos.core, are at heightened risk of exploitation. The lingering presence of outdated bootstrap scripts introduces a significant attack surface, which malicious actors can leverage if developers inadvertently execute them. Organizations that integrate third-party libraries into their systems must now reassess their dependency management strategies. The potential for domain takeover attacks means that even well-intentioned installations could inadvertently compromise sensitive data or lead to unauthorized access. This risk is particularly acute for companies in sectors like finance and healthcare, where data integrity and confidentiality are paramount. Moreover, the situation is exacerbated by the fact that the bootstrap scripts in question are written in Python 2, a version that has reached its end of life. This not only complicates remediation efforts but also highlights a broader issue within the software development community regarding the maintenance of legacy code. Companies still relying on Python may face additional challenges, as the transition to Python 3 becomes increasingly critical for security and functionality. The discovery of malicious packages such as spell checkers adds another layer of concern. Such incidents underline the need for vigilance in monitoring package integrity and verifying the authenticity of third-party libraries before installation. Developers and organizations must prioritize implementing robust security practices, including regular audits of dependencies and the use of automated tools to identify vulnerabilities. In essence, the repercussions of these vulnerabilities underscore the importance of proactive measures in software development and deployment. As the landscape of cybersecurity threats evolves, so must the strategies employed by developers and organizations to safeguard their systems against potential exploitation. As the cybersecurity community grapples with the implications of these legacy vulnerabilities, the next steps involve both immediate and long-term strategies to mitigate risks associated with outdated Python scripts. Developers and organizations must prioritize the auditing of their dependencies, particularly those that still utilize the vulnerable bootstrap scripts linked to the obsolete distribute package. This includes not only removing these scripts but also ensuring that any packages relying on them are updated to more secure alternatives. In addition to code audits, implementing automated security tools can significantly enhance the detection of such vulnerabilities in the development lifecycle. Continuous integration and deployment CI/CD pipelines should integrate security checks that flag deprecated code or dependencies, thereby reducing the likelihood of inadvertently deploying vulnerable software. Moreover, fostering a culture of security awareness among developers is crucial, as understanding the risks associated with legacy code can lead to more cautious coding practices. The community must also advocate for the decommissioning of outdated packages and domains. Efforts should be made to formally retire the distribute package, ensuring that no further installations or dependencies are associated with it. This could involve collaboration with the Python Software Foundation and other stakeholders to communicate the risks and encourage the removal of such vulnerabilities from the ecosystem. Furthermore, as demonstrated by the recent compromise of the NPM package 7s, the threat landscape is evolving. Developers should remain vigilant against similar supply chain attacks and stay informed about emerging threats. Engaging with cybersecurity research and threat intelligence can help organizations adapt their defenses proactively. Finally, fostering collaboration within the open-source community is essential for sharing knowledge and strategies to combat vulnerabilities. By establishing forums or working groups focused on supply chain security, developers can pool resources and insights, leading to more robust security practices across the board. As the Python ecosystem continues to grow, the commitment to addressing these vulnerabilities will be vital in safeguarding the integrity of software development and deployment. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.